Clijsters is she sat most of the year out last year, didn't play the Australian Open this year, came back at Indian Wells after not playing for over a year, and then won the tournament. It's a tier one. It's one of the toughest tournaments, as we just see her road to the quarterfinals. Pretty convincing the whole way along, but boy, when she came out, she was ready to play, and she just won back-to-back tier one events.
I just think that she took her time until she was really ready to come back. Some players just have the tendency to try to come back even if they're not fit enough, and I think she really took some time off. She was out almost a year.
Well, it was the wrist. She had surgery twice on the wrist, and there was speculation that she may not make it back, as we just see Venus's road to the quarterfinals. Also very convincing. Although a tough matchup with her sister Serena, 7-6, 6-2. Talk about injuries. She's had a fair share as well, Venus. But she's only played one tournament since winning Wimbledon. And she did lose in the final there to Kim Clijsters. But I think she's played enough matches now to have her eye in and be ready to compete in this championship. I think it's going to be a matter of whether Kim Clijsters can keep up the form that she's in, if she can keep enough balls in the court.
Yeah, that's true. Both of the players, also Kim Clijsters, sometimes are struggling with their forehands. And we'll see how she's going to feel tonight. This is probably her first tough match here in this tournament.
I just think that was such an important victory for Kim Clijsters in the final just a few weeks ago at Stanford, where she did beat Venus 7-5, 6-2. She'd lost to her 3 previous occasions. So just mentally, I think more so, it was very important for Kim.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's always great when you step out on the court, play against somebody you beat the last time. But in general, I think Kim is has a lot of self-confidence at the moment, and it doesn't matter against who she plays. She's very keen to win this US Open here. She was in the finals 4 times in Grand Slams.
Yeah, she's overdue, there's no doubt. And as we see Sister Serena sit out there on centre court and watch this match, she's got to be a little disappointed about her form, how she played against Venus. But it's great to see her still around, still supporting big sister. I think you're absolutely right though, Barbara. I think it's the most important thing for Kim to remember tonight is she's got to just play her own game plan. Do what she's been doing. Just because she's playing Venus Williams or whoever she's playing, that doesn't matter. She's got to stick to her own game plan and play her own game.
We see the father of Venus, Richard Williams, always taking photos during the matches of the girls. It's pretty funny. No, you're right. I think it's very important for Kim to stick to her game plan, play very powerful. She's a great athlete, moving around the court really well.
Yeah, that's got to be one of her strengths, if not the main strength of her game. That's what it's built around, is her athleticism, her footwork. It's pretty simple for Kim Clijsters. If she's in position, she can rip it. So that's her goal, to always be in position.
And she can pretty much play everything. She can come to the net, play flat, put a little topspin in there. And that's really important today, I think. It's going to be interesting if Venus is going to come in a lot. That's what she did in the last few matches.
She's been very aggressive, hasn't she? Which is not a side of her game that we've seen so much over the years. Just very aggressive, any short ball, and almost serve volleying at times. It's been really unusual, but it's paying off. She's playing pretty well. Not quite at a peak, as she hasn't had to have been yet. So Kim Clijsters is very keen. She's ready to go. She's only 22. Venus Williams 25, and an amazing statement. She says, Kim Clijsters, that she's only got 2 years left. Well, she'll walk away from the game very young at just 24. The time will tell, and it's Venus Williams serve first in the second of the women's quarterfinal.
Oh, pretty confident start there from Kim.
Well, she's just got to keep going for it, hasn't she? She's just got to back herself. Just because she's playing Venus Williams. Just play the ball, not your opponent.
I'm sure she will do that. Kim is the kind of player, she always goes for it. Even though if she would start missing.
Well, it's powerful hitting from Venus Williams. Just taking the ball early, taking it on the rise. As I said, it's an unusual game plan. We haven't seen Venus play like this before.
That's where she struggles sometimes with the second serve. Sometimes a little bit too short. And also commits a few double faults.
Great body serve from Venus Williams. Just catching Kim, just not committing to a forehand or backhand. Smart serve. Game point now for Venus Williams. 40-30. Well, comfortable start for Venus Williams. She takes the first game. Kim Clijsters, an incredible run this year. 33 of 34 matches on hard court. Just lost the one, and that was to Peng Shuai from China in San Diego. So clearly her favourite surface.
There where she struggles sometimes with her forehand. She's got a big swing. It's sometimes just a little bit too late. Beautiful, putting so much pressure already on Kim from the beginning on. Trying to move in. I think that's a good game plan from Venus to come in on Kim's forehand.
Yeah, I think you'll find both girls trying to attack each other's forehands. Definitely the weaker side of the two. I think with Kim, she just sometimes takes too big a swing with that grip that she has. I think she could get it around a little more to be a semi-Western grip. Well, she's seeing it big tonight. She's seeing it like a football, right in the middle.
But it's funny to see how she's playing today compared to when she played against her sister Serena. She was really struggling throughout the whole match. A lot of unforced errors. But today, it's a different opponent.
Well, she saves the first of 2 break points. Just wide. Venus takes the first break of this match. Well, she didn't do too much wrong. There's Kim's mother. Guy on the right, that's Mark Duhaus, her coach.
She has a tendency sometimes to commit foot faults. Venus, I think she goes and checks which foot it was. There we have the mother of Kim. She was very sick a few years ago. She's feeling fine now.
Also just struggles sometimes on the ball toss, doesn't she? Just doesn't quite get it where she wants it. Well, just not close enough to that forehand, just leaning off. Feet weren't set in position. Love 30. Already a third double fault, Venus Williams.
Well, she knows that Kim is going to attack her second serve, so a little bit of pressure on her on the second serve.
Three break points. Well, an amazing return. Not sure she really meant it to go there, but she'll take it. She's back on track. It's on serve. 2-1, Venus Williams. Bit of a tentative start from both players at times, Barbara?
Yeah, I think so. But I think with Venus, you never know. You always have to hang in there because sometimes she can just play winners all over, and then she, as we just saw now, can commit a lot of unforced errors, 2 double faults in that game.
Yeah, I'm sure that is a strategy tonight for Kim Clijsters, just to hang tough, try and hold serve as often as possible. I'm sure she'll feel that she'll get a few cracks and a few opportunities on the Venus Williams serve. But it's been an aggressive Venus Williams at this year's US Open.
Yeah, I think she really worked on her net game a little bit. She was trying to come in much more now. That's great to see that a great player is still working on a game plan and trying to change things.
I think she probably got so much confidence after winning Wimbledon again, and it had been so long since she'd won a Grand Slam. Just to get that feeling back and belief back in her game would have just been such a positive for Venus Williams.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when Venus is confident, then it's half of the rent, I would say. She just moves much better, just more aggressive.
One, two.
Great serve out wide. I think that's going to be an important one tonight for Kim Clijsters. And Venus's forehand.
It's amazing, Barbara, how many women have much better backhands on the tour, isn't it? Particularly the top 10.
Yeah, you're right. I think, especially with the two-handed backhand, it's just easier for the girls to have more power and more control.
Well, 40 love. Well, that's great serving. Good positional play from Kim Clijsters. She's won 8 of 9 points now. She evens up this match at 2 games all. The winner will go on to play the #1 seed, Maria Sharapova, in the semi-finals.
Just setting up the point really well there, Venus.
Just great technique on some of the foot movement. Really gets herself in a position. Nice little small steps around the ball. You can see Clijsters trying to attack the second serve. Smart play, just not executing that time.
Another foot fault there. It's just sometimes struggling with her ball toss. Just too far ahead.
Clever play there from Williams, just taking it nice and early. Great change-up. Just rolling it cross-court.
What I really like about her ground strokes is the preparation. She's just taking the racket back so early.
And it's in. Terrific hands from Kim Clijsters to stay in that point.
Oh, it's pretty aggressive there from Venus. She was going right at Kim.
Well, not a bad pick up here from Clijsters. Williams just not doing enough, and just held her ground there, Kim.
And a little bit close at the backhand.
Well, just long. And Venus takes a 3-2 lead here. Interested spectator Robert Lansdorf watching. He's one of the coaches of Maria Sharapova. He's trying to scout this match.
Here we have Serena and another sister on the right, and on the left we have the physiotherapist from both of them, Carrie Brooks. She's traveling with Venus and Serena to all the tournaments.
They also travel with stylists, don't they, as well? Like...
Yep. Yeah, stylist is traveling to all the Grand Slams.
What would the stylist do?
Well, picking out the earrings and, you know, the hair and everything. I mean, they have a lot of other things to do, not just playing tennis. Get a lot of invitations, have a lot of things going on.
Well, I suppose they do have plenty of appearances, sponsor appearances and functions that go along with being superstars of the game. Williams sisters have done a lot for to put tennis back on the map for the women's game 5 or 6 years ago. Gone off the boil a little over the last few years, but really back in town now, particularly Venus, and I think that'll spur little sister Serena back into the game as well.
Yes, I think so too. I think in the last year or two they were just both not 100% focused on tennis. Also struggling with injuries, of course.
The splits that we've seen, it's amazing she tries to slide on hard court.
She's, I think, the only female player sliding on the hard court. Look at that. Oh, God. Very flexible. But very aggressive point for Venus again.
Well, just long. Venus giving it a second look. Both players keen to attack each other's second serves.
She had her there. She cannot afford first errors like that against Kim.
Smart return. Got Clijsters on the stretch. Just getting one hand off the racket. And Venus Williams just, well, she'd be disappointed about that, wouldn't she? Very old. Against most other players, that shot would just not come back. Clijsters once again showing us how athletic she is.
That's amazing. There she slides again. You have to be so strong, I think. That's good against Venus. The more balls you can get back, the more she starts missing.
He had an opportunity then to do a little more with that backhand. Just rolled it down the line. I think when she gets the opportunity on a shortish ball, I think she's really got to try and be a bit more aggressive than that. I think that's a tactically good serve. Get it out wide to Venus's forehand, out wide on the stretch. She's probably at a weakest point there, and get a short ball and try and attack. Overhitting.
And again, it was the forehand struggling from Venus. I think it's really important to mix up the pace on Venus' forehand.
Yeah, to not let her get into the groove. When she's in the rhythm, she's got the groove on her forehand, she's okay. But if you can try and give her different paces, that's when it tends to break down. But it's hard to do that because she gets up to the ball so quick. A very attacking and aggressive player, so doing it and executing it is another thing. 3-all.
It would have been a great shot, just wide. Still playing very aggressive there, especially a lot down the line.
That's what the Williams sisters do pretty well, don't they? They can change the direction. They go down the line a lot more than most of the other female players, particularly the top players. And that's what sets the point up. It gets the player out of position, not expecting the down the line shot. I'll talk about down the line shot. That's as good as you'll see right there from Kim Clijsters.
Beautiful moving as well. And then, there we go. Down the line.
What she did well, particularly well, is she got out there, ran actually past the ball, and then came up from behind it and threw the ball very well.
She knows she's getting up there with that backhand. But she is definitely not struggling with Venus' speed. She's been practicing a lot with guys.
Yeah, a lot of the top players, they tend to practice with the men, don't they, and bring their own male hitting partners.
Just a little impatient, running into that forehand.
13.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of players traveling with their hitting partners. Obviously, there's not. I mean, if you're top 10,
you're certainly earning the money to be able to afford that.
Yeah. First of all, you have the money, and then it's just much better to hit with guys because obviously they're moving better and they're playing faster. And there's not too many good hitting partners out there. You couldn't get a girl traveling with you as a hitting partner. They're all playing on the tour.
Yeah, she'll be disappointed here, Kim Clijsters. She had love 30. Just starting to build a little momentum, and just the last 3 points a little loose. 40-30. Just wide as well. It just shows you how much respect they have for each other. They're just really going for the lines. They feel that's the type of shot they've got to hit. That good a shot to win the point.
Exactly, because they're both moving so well. You just have to go to the corners, to the lines.
Just missing, but it was the right play. Pretty quick onto the ball. Times when Clijsters misses the forehand, I think she's just not balanced around the ball. Her feet are not set. Sometimes she just falls off it. That time, just missing. It was a good try. There's a struggle, but she holds on. We're on serve here at the women's quarterfinals. 25 minutes. It's 4-3 to Venus.
She really had her chances here in that service game.
Yeah, I think she'd be slightly disappointed with giving that game back. She was love 30 and looking like she was starting to get on top. Well, both fairly similar this year in the prize money department. Clijsters at 1.4 million. Venus at just under 1.4 million, 1.37. Career prize money, Venus 16 million, and Kim Clijsters at just over 10 million. So plenty of money in the bank. 27 career singles titles for Kim Clijsters, and 6 of them coming this year already. And 33 for Venus. But Barbara, I thought it was interesting in that interview before the match that Kim Clijsters came out and said that she's only keen to play another 2 years. She's 22. She's got plenty of years left, but she's always maintained that, hasn't she, over the last 3 or 4 years, that she's wanted to stop and have a family. So only 2 more years left, she maintains, surprisingly.
Yeah, it's amazing. I remember talking to her like 3-4 years ago, and she already said that she's not going to be on the tour very long. If she wants to have a family, she loves kids, and she doesn't want to be an old mother. That's what she always said.
Well, new balls, 3-4. That's still yet to crack open, really.
She's moving backwards on that serve. Probably expecting a big return from Venus. That's what she has to do. Mix up the serve on Venus' forehand. Mix it up with slice and kick.
Just get the feeling Clijsters just hasn't settled in. Hasn't really found her rhythm. She's maybe feeling the nerves, the pressure of being the pre-tournament favourite. Excellent tennis from both players. Kim Clijsters is just delicate with the little slice backhand drop shot.
Kim just has great hands. She really has the ability to play any kind of shot. She just has to use it more often, I would say. important game for Kim Clijsters. Stay in the match.
Just the game she wanted. Gets it back at 4-all. Expect to see Kim really go out after this now. Really try and be aggressive. Attack the second serve.
I'm really scared sometimes something is going to happen when she slides. You can easily roll your ankle.
Well, she's done it her whole career, hasn't she? And she's just so athletic on court. Father was a top soccer player, one of the most famous actually soccer players out of Belgium.
Yeah, the mother was a top gymnast in Belgium. That's why she probably can do the splits.
There's some pretty talented parents out there on the tour, isn't there? We've seen Petrova's parents win gold medal at the Olympics. We've seen Clijsters' dad be one of the most famous soccer players ever from Belgium. Mum's a top gymnast. Kuznetsova's mother's a world cycling champion. Dad's coached 20 world cycling champions. The brother's an Olympic gold medalist.
And there we go. Sometimes, like I said, it's the forehand.
Yeah, just having a little discussion on the forehand. Well, it was an easy hold there for Venus Williams. Goes ahead 5-4. And really evenly contested first set, you'd say.
Yeah, very even. Both of them playing really well on their service games. But still, I have this feeling, I don't know, Venus is just putting more pressure on Kim. She's playing really very good down the line, especially.
Yeah, she is. She's probably slightly ahead. She probably put more pressure on Kim at times. Just get the feeling, just sort of waiting for Clijsters to come out and really play her own game and get on top and dominate. I think she's better than what we're seeing tonight. Fairly similar on total points won, 25 for Clijsters, 26 for Venus. Relatively low in the unforced errors, 11 and 12 respectively. Serving around the same at 57-58%. So there's not much in it. It'll be a battle of mental strength and will when it gets to the end of this first set.
Well, it's just a different game today. It's the US Open night session. It's different than Stanford, where Kim beat Venus the last time. It's just a different atmosphere. It just seems that Venus feels a little more comfortable out there at the moment.
Thank you.
Both players just really, when they get wide on the forehand, just don't get their feet in the right position. It's just so crucial to get your feet in position. If your feet are set, Leighton Hewitt's a great example. Yes. There to hit the shot. Oh, great aggressive play.
Yeah, sometimes it's just, I think, the distance to the ball.
I think what Leighton does well, he doesn't necessarily have the best shots technically, but because he's just such a fantastic athlete in anticipation and gets his feet there, he is always able to come up and play a shot. Whereas if you're not set, a lot of these two girls at times it's unbalanced.
And again, she's coming in with a great approach shot. Just very long and deep. There's not much Kim can do there. That's definitely her strategy today against Kim.
We've seen all night, it's whoever's been aggressive generally coming up with the reward. Kim quick to seize on this short ball from the return, moving forward, getting the body weight into the shot. Racket through the ball. 30 all. Well, she needed that, didn't she? 30 all.
It was the right moment for an ace.
The first of the match is always handy time. No, it's good to see Serena still out supporting, still here in town. See, that's just what I was saying. She was not balanced for that shot. Just leaning backwards. When your body weight goes backwards, the ball's not going to go forwards too well.
Yeah, you're right. That was definitely the footwork. Very important game for both of them.
And now, Venus with a huge chance. Set point. A few too many unforced errors for Kim at the crucial stages of this match.
It's always the forehand. Again, footwork was not right.
And Kim Clijsters, that error. She loses the first set. Venus Williams, after 38 minutes, she takes this first set 6 games to 4.